All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Matt Kopik, and I am the chair of the board for Pyramid Credit Union. Thank you all for coming to our 2026 annual meeting. So we have more than 15 people here in person and online. Conrad over here is managing the folks who are appearing digitally. So please chime in if you need to adjust anything to make sure that they're able to hear and see. So I wanted to draw your attention to the packet for the annual meeting that was distributed online, and then there's also copies here. The first thing I wanted to do was take care of the minutes, so I'm sure everybody has a vivid recollection of what happened last year. Was there any changes or corrections to the minutes from last year's annual meeting? All right, seeing none, we'll add that into the meeting packet to be voted on in a few moments. The next thing we're going to talk about is my report. So hopefully you all get a chance to read it. I tried to keep it both brief and on topic. So we had some big milestones last year in 2025. Probably the biggest one is that Dustin Powell is our new CEO. He became the CEO, taking over for Ray last calendar year. He's been doing a great job both last year and this year. And he'll talk to you a little bit about what he had been working on last year, and then some of the things we have coming up. And then the other major milestone was we opened an additional branch at the Spectrum Center. So that is something that had not happened with the credit union for a while. So we're really excited about that location, that we're able to serve more members all over the Tucson region. I think those were the major highlights I had in my report. The next thing we will do is Dustin and I will present the treasurer's report. Larry Gudelman is our board treasurer. However, he is on his way to the Indianapolis 500, so he could not join us today. So in lieu of that, we will present, in lieu of him presenting the treasurer's report, we will do it together. The biggest thing that I'll just want to highlight is that last year we hit for the first time $250 million in assets. So that's a major milestone. Some in the industry think that's around the cutoff of being a small credit union and being just larger than a small credit union, but that was a major milestone. So a lot of work went into that, from the volunteer level, the senior leadership level, and our employees as well. So we're really proud of that. Dustin, if you want to kind of fill in the blanks.
Yeah. I'll fill in the blanks. So yeah, the asset size we grew. We had a slow year, and on the loan side, our loans decreased last year, but we saw some real positive growth in some other key metrics. Our capital increased, our shares increased, meaning more member deposits here at the credit union. Our dividends paid to members increased as well. So taking that money and returning it back to our members. And then also we had a good income year last year. From much of the income that we recognized was from grant income, from some of the work that we do in the community through lending to low, moderate income households within the Tucson and Southern Arizona area. So, but we were also operationally income positive for the year as well. So lots of bright spots on the financial side last year, but most importantly, I think our growth was the big highlight for us. As Matt talked about, 250 million in assets kind of puts us in that next tier, and it helps us. It just helps the more we grow, it just helps us do more for our members and the community that we're here to serve. So that's a quick overview of the Treasury report. And again, it's available in your packet here, and we'll have it posted online as well for you can download it and review. All right. And with that,
next we have the people who keep, so you might think of who monitors the board, who monitors the senior leadership. Supervisory committee. So they're the folks that put in a lot of work to make sure that everything we do here at the credit union runs smoothly and is on task and on time. So I'm going to introduce Dave, who is the supervisory committee chair.
Hello, everyone. Well, as your fellow credit union members, the four of us on the supervisory committee, we volunteer our time and we're appointed by the board to oversee our financial well-being, our financial well-being of our credit union. Throughout 2025, we dedicated ourselves by meeting regularly and in person. Our role is to ensure Pyramid Federal Credit Union adheres to all National Credit Union Administration regulations, which we call it the NCUA, and that our financial practices, audits, and internal guidelines are strictly followed. We also work closely with independent auditors on our behalf. In 2025, these comprehensive reviews included our financial statements, electronic transactions, efforts to prevent financial crime following the Bank Secrecy Act, and the security of our technology. As we've done in the past, we've partnered with an independent accounting firm to thoroughly audit our financial standings and verify our membership records. Because of these diligent audits and reviews, your supervisory committee is confident in the strong financial position of Pyramid Federal Credit Union. We appreciate the outstanding support and cooperation from our dedicated management team and staff who are invaluable in helping us perform our oversight responsibilities. As your supervisory chair, I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the efforts of the other supervisory committee members during 2025. Carol Doria, she's not here tonight. She had to take care of her dad out of state. Antonio Diaz, Kyle Tafton, and Steve Lombardius. Kyle's not able to be here tonight as well. And Antonio stepped away from the committee due to some other commitments that he had. So with the opening of Antonio's position, that helps another volunteer to be able to serve on a committee, and you can reach out to Dustin for any further questions on that. So on behalf of the entire committee, we want to express our sincere gratitude to you, our fellow owner members, for your continued trust in Pyramid Federal Credit Union. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. My name is Dustin Powell. I'm the CEO of Pyramid Federal Credit Union. Thank you so much for joining us here, and thank you to everybody who's joining us online, including my predecessor, Ray Lancaster. So if everybody wants to wave and say hi to Ray, I'm sure he'll appreciate that. The annual meeting is a requirement as laid out in our charter, but it's more than just another yearly checklist item. It's an assurance that Pyramid's commitment to its members and the community remains strong. I'm incredibly proud of what we accomplished in 2025. Guided by our mission to improve financial lives of our members and strengthen our community, 2025 was filled with progress and meaningful impact across Southern Arizona. One of our biggest accomplishments last year was the opening of our new location at Tucson Spectrum, which is at I-19 and Irvington. It's not just a new location for us. It reflects our ongoing pledge to serve throughout Tucson and Southern Arizona. We're excited by the branch's early success, and we're excited to have the opportunities that it's bringing us and building the relationships that we're building in that community. Another highlight last year was the launch of our Bite of Reality financial education fairs for high school students. In partnership with the Go West Credit Union Association, Pyramid employees volunteered their time to help students navigate real-life financial decisions through interactive simulations, I should say. So we have a couple of those folks here tonight. Pam, I know, did one of the programs, and one of our folks is hiding upstairs. She's monitoring our online stream. She was also part of the program. So great program to help students that are entering into the real world, as we like to say, and giving them the confidence and the know-how to be comfortable about their financial decisions in the future. We work directly with the schools. So we reach out to schools directly to set those up.
So when you say we, how do we find out more about?
I can get you in touch with the folks that hold that are overseeing the program for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Giving back has always been central to who we are. In In 2025, Pyramid team members donated more than 500 volunteer hours supporting organizations including Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald House, TMC for Kids, Community Food Bank of Southern Arizona, and schools across Tucson and Vail. We were also honored to once again be the title sponsor for Miracle in El Barrio, which helps bring joy to families throughout our community during the holiday season. As we approach our 100th year anniversary, we remain proud of our legacy and focused on the future. We're committed to continuing to improve our services, embrace innovation, and meet the evolving needs of our members while staying true to our mission. I want to extend my sincerest gratitude to our employees, our leadership team, the supervisory committee, the board of directors, and most of all, our members. Your trust, dedication, and support make Pyramid Federal Credit Union strong. Thank you for being part of our journey. We look forward to serving you in the future.
All right. So now we have, that is all the components of the annual report. Were there any additional questions on any of those components? If not, I will entertain a motion to approve the 2025 annual report.
So moved.
All right, moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Is there any discussion on questions? No, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that has passed. Now we will move to everybody's favorite thing, elections. There's currently 7 members of the board of directors for Pyramid Credit Union. There are 2 seats up. The 2 incumbents are running again for another term, and currently they're the only candidates. One, we have Aaron Meyer, who's been on the board for many years. Professionally, he does a lot of IT, a variety of other sort of information technology, business-related work. He's currently traveling for that work. And then the other candidate we have is Cecilia Valdez. Even higher. Wait, there she is. So since these are the only 2 candidates, I will now move. I will entertain a motion that we elect those 2 candidates by acclamation. Moved by Steve. Seconded. Any discussion? Online? All right. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed, say nay. All right. That is it. Congratulations, you 2. All right. So now I want to recognize some folks. If you are an employee of Pyramid, please raise your hand. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for making this place fun. If you are a volunteer with Pyramid, please raise your hand. All right. Thank you, guys. And most importantly, if you are a member, please raise your hand. So thank you all for choosing Pyramid, for choosing credit unions, because credit unions generally, Pyramid more specifically, because we're the best one, but also the fact that we're, part of our mission is obviously to provide sound financial services to everybody, but in a way that lifts the community up and is member-centered in doing so. So thank you all for that. That's probably the most important thank you of our meeting. Okay, next on the agenda, we have old business. Is there anybody that wants to talk about something we've talked about before? Anything online? Is new business? Is there anything that we haven't talked about yet that we want to talk about now? It's good.
I wasn't sure if it was old or new business, but that's one of the things I remember talking to somebody about last time. Like last year we had that saving challenge, and just thinking about a lot of different ways. Yeah. One of the hard things for my budget is family members who don't, we read about all these, events that kind of like kindergarten. Some people need to start back at kindergarten level. I was a teacher, so I can do that pretty easily, but I don't remember hearing about volunteers helping with that. And there's been some changes in different things that I've been trying to do with the fibromyalgia now. It takes me a minute. Like when I first put my IRA, different things in place, I had several different people take time and everything in a quiet place because there's a lot of stuff. I can't do money, I can't do it, but I also have noticed that sometimes people will be more open if it's not family trying to encourage these things. So I just thought, I don't know what the program is with the spite of reality, but I was wondering if we could all kind of get more of that information.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
So the program.
That's new or old business.
No, that's totally fine. Yeah.
New program for sure, and probably the start of our journey in financial education. So the program is co-sponsored by the Go West Credit Union Association, and they have provided us with materials to, as we said, to go out to schools and work with student age members, prospective members, as they're getting ready to leave high school. And so helping them navigate decision making through different simulations interactively. We have a group of folks that do that and put on these fairs periodically at different high schools. So as I said, that's probably our first real step in financial education on a broader scope. It's definitely a need from the standpoint of making more of those resources available, both in branch, online, doing some of those functions, not just at schools, but within the credit union at the different branches where we can tailor some of those materials and classes that we received, and we can make those available to more of our members as well. So we're taking our first step, I would say, with the Bite of Reality Fair. And my hope is that sometime in the next, within the next year, by the time we're having this meeting next year, I hope that we have had some other sessions that are geared a little bit more towards adults and adult members that are struggling with the same things. College students as well. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm wondering, in those items, is there a way to keep track of how many people and how often actually come into the branch and who's just doing mostly online banking?
Yeah.
A lot of places they don't have branches anymore,
right.
Mostly online, but a lot of seniors, a lot of the people, it's pretty intimidating to try to figure out.
We definitely do pay attention to that. The majority of our transactions or member transactions are performed online. I would say that, but we have no intentions of leaving our members who prefer branching in person stranded. And so we continue to find value and want to make sure that we're leveraging our physical locations, make sure that those are available for our members.
Is there any method for keeping?
Yeah, we definitely keep track of the transactions for sure. Yeah. The board receives a monthly report on both in-branch transactions and online transactions. So that's part of the paper.
Does that include inquiries, like people that want to find out about the credit? Like
probably not specifically that.
Opening or getting car loan. You said that the loans are down.
In 2025, so far this year, our loans are up. So yeah.
So that was last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, bouncing back and forth. Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
Okay.
What was a factor?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and I would just add to that, we definitely try to meet our members where they are. Save for our, last in 2025, we opened an additional branch in Spectrum. So that is, I would say, a commitment to being available physically to our members who might need that. We constantly receive, monthly at every meeting at the board, we receive updates about what usage we get at the mobile app online and things like that. So we can see what our members are using, where they want to go, that kind of thing. So it's definitely a topic of discussion continuously that we have at the board level. In addition to that, I would also came to my mind, we try to also not just be available, whether at a branch or the app, we also try to offer products and services to our members that they'll actually need and take advantage of. So if I messed this up, Dustin, please correct me. But we have a loan product that a member is able to get instantly or almost instantly. That's fairly new, and that came directly out of some of the discussions we had about what are we offering to our members and being available to our members in the most in the best way possible. So please, I love those. Yes, speak loud.
Customer service over the phone. Every single person that I dealt with has been very patient, very knowledgeable, and if they don't know exactly, they give me ideas to get the information. So I just appreciate.
Excellent. Yeah, they're not here right now, but this is where they sit. One of them recently had a birthday, as you can see. But But that's the heart of if anybody calls it, this is the heart of where that happened.
And the fraud protection. Somebody fraud. It was immediately
Good.
dealt with. They called us. It's so great job.
Excellent. Thank you. Happy to hear it. Was there any other new business? Yes, go ahead.
You guys send out the invitation?
Mhm.
With the address of where it is?
Okay. Yes. Well, that's something we can correct for next year. Okay.
But I was gonna.
Mhm.
And I couldn't. I was looking, I came driving by and I see the book.
Okay. Well, we will fix that for next year. That's an easy one to fix. So thank you. Yeah. All right. Any other new business? Conrad, anything from the folks online? No. All right. So the next thing, so we've talked about giving back to the community. Dustin will share a little bit about one of our signature programs.
Yes. So every year we we have a college scholarship for graduating seniors that are going on to secondary education. So I have the pleasure of announcing our winners this year. So first we have Liliana from Rincon High School attending University of Arizona. We have Ella from Tanque Verde High School attending University of Arizona. We have Elizabeth from Cienega High School attending Barrett's Honor College at Arizona State University. And then finally, we have Victoria from Saguaro High School attending the University of Arizona. So, yeah. So we've got them outnumbered 3-1 in this batch. So I think we're doing well there. But this is a great opportunity again for us to give back in the community. As I mentioned in my report, that it's such an important part of who we are, making sure that we support the community both through donation of time and dollars where we can, and just supporting worthwhile causes throughout Tucson and Southern Arizona. So it's one of the highlights of the things that we do here at the Credit. All right, with that.
All right, well, that will about do it. So thank you all for coming. We'll see you next year. Now that we know where to go. Yeah, so thank you for everything. I appreciate you taking the time to hear a little bit about what we do day to day here at the credit union. Please grab some refreshments in here in the break room, and then also please take some free stuff. We have sunglasses, lip balm, stickers, and a variety of other things. And yes.
I make a motion to adjourn.
All right, motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Second by Steve. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anybody else who still wants to stay? All right, that motion passes. So thank you all for coming. We'll see you next year.